The Business Hub with Insight Associates on Star Radio.
But as well as that, there's this little thing that happens when higher earners earn more than £100,000, which a lot of people don't appreciate. How does that work?
You're dead right, Gary, and many of your listeners may not be aware, but there is actually an income tax rate at the moment, and for next tax year as well, the new tax year, of 60%. And that works because normally everyone's entitled to a personal allowance, a tax-free allowance, which for the new tax year will be about £7,500. You're allowed to earn £7,500 without any tax being applied to that particular band. But what the Chancellor introduced last year, was that band is withdrawn by £1 for every £2 that you go over the £100,000 of earnings. So you gradually lose your £7,500, and by the time you reach £115,000 of income, all of your personal allowance has been removed. If you work out the sort of effective rate of taxation between £100,000 of income and £115,000 of income, you're actually paying a 60% rate of tax, which is quite phenomenal. And if you add on the national insurance as well, which from the 6th of April will be 2%, you're paying 62% on your income between £100,000 and £150,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite staggering, isn't it?
Yeah,
and not a lot of people really pick up on that. I know when we were talking the other week about the cost of taking money out of a business, when I was talking last week about the Barclays bonuses thing, I think Mark expressed some surprise about the 63.8%, which wasn't right because part of that's on the employer, but actually an employee could be paying 62% for that short band in the middle. So
that's right.
Worth thinking about if you're in a position when that's going to really impact you.
Yeah, many of our clients that are fortunate enough to be around that sort of level of income are looking at planning and ways. Some of them where they have control over their income because they're perhaps using limited companies will keep their income below £100,000 to avoid that.
We've seen that as
penal
well.
Rate of tax.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's these little things like that which don't get headline attention, people don't really appreciate, and can make quite a bit of difference to people.
Finally, a show dedicated to helping anyone in business succeed. This is The Business Hub with Insight Associates on Star Radio.